Hey folks, I'm HP and this is Dr. Pink, and it's summertime again, at least. We had a few summer days here in Switzerland, and it's the best time to sit outside with the guitar and just play the blues. And I will call this one here G-star fingerpicking blues. Why it's called G-star? Because the key is G. And we all want to be a star, so it's the G-star finger-picking blues, and it sounds like this. And so on. Sounds cool, and it's pretty easy to play, so let's check it out. It is played in the key of G, just because it's there you don't have to really jump around between chords, and the G minor pentatonics, which is placed here. So first you need to know the G minor pentatonics, this one here. That one, and the G chord. In this case, we only need to press here in the 3rd fret. A string is not played, and the D and G string is open. See? And then we just add some cool licks. By the way, the tabs will be available on my download page. Just follow the link in the description box. Yeah, and if you want to support HPCrazy and Dr. Pink to have some food, make a donation. So, okay, let's get started. We're gonna really pull it apart, that you really learn the main things. I mean, just play like this sounds easy. But we want to really pull it apart in all pieces that we can understand and really play it precisely. Now, first, G, and that means we'll take care of the rhythm. The rhythm is a shuffle blues, so 1 da da ga da ga. See, so what is shuffle or blues in specific? Shuffle blues 8s are like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and the shuffle 8s are nothing else than if you play triplets. Meaning, this is the beat. So 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. These are triplets, and they're displayed as 8s with a thing under it and a 3. And the shuffle 8s are you play the 1st and the 3rd of the triplets. So this is 1 2 3 1. Let me see if I can do it like this. 1 2. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't work. Maybe like this. You cannot see my foot now, but you play 1 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. That's shuffle. Yeah. So let's get started now. These were the recommendations of the rhythm. So we play 1, and then we play triplet figure. 1 2 3 1 2 3 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. So 1 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 4 1 da 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 da. So 1 2 3 1 2 3. So 2 triplets in a row and end up here in 4. Pretty easy. 5 3 3 3 5 3 5, and then comes the chord again. Now we play a cool double stop lick, same rhythm but now different thing. Play this here. So 5 5 3 3 5 5, slide up in the 6, like with a kick, and 6 5 3 0. same rhythm with triplets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Then next bar will be again the same as the first bar. And now last bar of G is this is a little bit complicated. So G5, 1, and then just jump up here, 3, 3. Then make a bending, opposite bending, bend down, 2 strings. Again a triplet. Bend, release, and 3, 3. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. That's the rhythm how it's played. So the first 4 bars will be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2 and 4. That's a little bit hard to kind of play. Now it goes as in normal blues form. We go to a C, and now we play a rhythm figure. In shuffle, we play C like this. We grab in the first fret here, in the third, and just these two because the thumb is on the A string and the index and middle finger or on the G and B string. So 1, and then bass 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. See, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then comes again a little figure, 1. Again the same rhythm figure as before on G, so you already know that by now. 1. Oh man, just my tabs just disappeared from the screen now. Yeah, now I'm back. Okay, now 1, and then we'll make. First we slided this 5th and 3rd fret. What is this? Sounds a little bit awkward if you hear it like this, but this is the upper part of the C7 chord, this one here. So these are guide tones. This is the trident, the 7th, the 3rd and the 7th of the C7. So 1, 2, 3, and then you out of this figure you play. See, 1, 2, 3. Out of this figure you play 5, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, just like this. Then we go back to G again. Then comes the same thing again as at the beginning, or you can choose one of the others. That really does make such a big difference. And now we come to the ending. This one here. So this is pretty easy. Now we play the small 7th chords. Why we do that? This D7 here, the 5th, 4, 5. See? And why we do that? Because this way we can add vibrato to each of the strings which is grabbed. So in this way we can create this great effect. I exaggerated now a little bit. It depends on the mood you're in. I mean, if you want to make it a little bit spooky and creepy, then you play it. Or if you're more relaxed and you want to just give it a smooth, mystic vibe, then you play. Or if just cool and smooth, just slight vibrato. It's really up to you. And that's a cool thing with vibrators. You can put so much different pitches in vibrators. Spooky and creepy. Yeah, you know what I mean. So now we count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Always first thumb. We begin with the entire chord. We grab all 3. 1 and then and 2 or 3 and 4, and then on the 4 end we just slide it down half step, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, just slide down without attacking, makes it more smooth. Then we do the same thing again here on the C7. And then we go to G. And now the typical ending phrase, but now we do it opposite. We don't go down, we go up. That's this one here. In triplets. Here in the 7th fret. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Then this is C, 8, 10, 9. C sharp to D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And now comes a trick. You can now we add the bass note, and I would do with the thumb here in the 10th fret, which is much cooler because we want to be a G star blues player. And that looks much cooler. Then you can, if that's too complicated, you can just take the open D string, but that's boring. See, nothing happens on the fretboard. You have no how you say that? Now you look like a real pro when you do like this. Even you play the same thing as before. But that's what we want. We want to look like pros and we want to sound like pros. Now, there are different types of moods which you can put in this G star finger picking blues. You can make it relaxed, as I said, you can make it creep, you can make it a little bit nasty. And now comes the finger picking technique in, how you want to play it. Either I played with like this, with index, middle finger, just alternate things, or and this will be more slapped. In this case, I would choose thumb and index finger together. Now it's a little bit more nasty, a little bit Johnny Guitar Watson style. See? And the vibrators in this case will be more intense. Smooth or nasty. In this case, instead of playing, you can play this. See this? I don't know how you call it in English. I don't even know how to call it in German. Or in Swiss German it will be, I don't know. Gottverdammt, ich weiß nicht, wie es heißt, probably. Yeah. And this way you can create more emotions into it. Don't just play, try to put emotions in it, because that's what music is all about. Also like dynamic shifts. This is the same notes, but it's played in a different mood. In this case, the drama comes at the end. In the other case, it comes at the beginning. So that even you play the same notes, you tell different stories, and that's what really makes a true star in music. If you're able to tell stories, and that people can feel what you're doing. Now let's see how we can create different moods just with what I was talking before, playing these simple notes. This will be a little bit shy. Now you get a little more tension happens. Let's take this scene. You see a hot girl on the street, you want to get a phone number. It's the normal thing which we all musicians, we all want phone numbers. And that's the way we do it. We want to create the emotion. So we see somebody, now we're a little bit shy to, oh, how should I do that? Now I was saying, oh wow, did you say, oh, just somebody plays a, how can I get that phone number? Now getting more confident. Now you start to approach her. I have a phone number. The story is you approach, ask for the phone number, say probably want to meet, and at the end she says yes, and that's how the drama develops in the story. See? So now you say something like, shall we meet tonight? Getting a little unsecured on the side, and she says yes, of course. And that's the way how you tell stories with music. I mean, it doesn't have to be that story. Probably that's my favorite story. Some people accuse me I only play for getting phone numbers, which is not true. Well, I sometimes get some, but and when I started guitar playing, probably was my main intention. But now I want to play for perfection of music and not for that simply. But I still like the story. You know what I mean? You can create any story, but the way you create it, the way you can really make something great out of something simple. That's the main trick, how you become a star in music. If you want to really touch the souls of people with playing, you have to tell a story and make people feel what you're doing. And that's my method of doing that, just telling stories and just exaggerate. Always exaggerate feelings and stories and really put out the extremes from very relaxed to very, excited. And that's how it works. Even with something pretty simple as this blues here. Yeah, so I think me and Dr. Pink are finished now. And what we want to say, if you love the channel, subscribe to it or make a donation, because we are always hungry and we always eat French fries because we cannot afford something else. Yeah, probably burger. And follow me on Instagram, on my personal account. Also subscribe to my personal channel, HPCrazy. Is also cool. And if you want to have private lessons, go on my website and they find all information there. Yeah, so me and Dr. Pink. We have to go because we have a date now. Okay, bye.